Good morning, dear student. In last video, we see the basic terms used in a circle: radius, diameter, tangent, and secant. Now, in your textbook, some figures are given. What is meant by tangent and what is meant by secant? In this figure, here tangent means a line in the plane of a circle which touches the circle exactly in only one point is called a tangent of the circle. Therefore, in this figure here line M is the tangent of the circle. Here line M is called the tangent of the circle, and point P is called the point of contact. And what is meant by secant? Secant means a line which intersects the circle into two distinct points. Here line N intersect the circle 2 points Q and R. Q and R are the two distinct points. Therefore line N is called the secant of the circle. Next theorem, tangent theorem. What is the statement of tangent theorem? A tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Okay. Here the proof is given. The proof is by indirect proof, method of indirect proof. Therefore, here this is the circle, this is the line L, and line L is a tangent because this line L intersects the circle at a point, only one point. Therefore, here to prove tangent theorem, given line L is a tangent to the circle with center O at the point of contact A, and to prove line L is perpendicular to radius OA. Here radius OA is the radius. Therefore, to prove line L is perpendicular to radius OA, proof, assume that line L is not perpendicular to segment OA. This proof by using indirect method. Therefore, assumption is wrong. And what is the assumption? Line L is not perpendicular to segment OA. Actually, to prove line L is perpendicular to segment OA, but by using indirect method, therefore assume that line L is not perpendicular to segment OA. Therefore, new figure here. Again draw the new figure. This is the figure line L, and there are 3 points C, B and A. Draw this. O is the center. Suppose segment OB is drawn perpendicular to line L. OB is the perpendicular to line L. Of course, B is not same as A. Here A and B are two different points. No, not a same. Therefore, now take a point C on line L. Again take a point C on line L. There are 3 points A, B and C on line L such that B lies between A and C. Therefore, this distance BA is equal to BC. This distance is equal. Now, therefore, we get two triangles. The first triangle is triangle OBC and second triangle is triangle OBA. There are two triangles. Therefore, here segment BC is congruent to segment BA. Segment BC is congruent to segment BA. This is the construction. And angle OBC is congruent to angle OBA. Here angle OBC is congruent to angle OBA because each measure is 90 degree. Therefore, segment OB is congruent to segment OB. Common side. Therefore, triangle OBC, this triangle OBC and triangle OBA, these two triangles are congruent by using SAS test, side angle side test. And therefore, OC is equal to OA because corresponding side of congruent triangle. But segment OA is the radius. Therefore, segment OC must also be radius. Here OA is the radius and therefore OA is equal to OC. Therefore, OC is also radius. Therefore, C lies on the circle. That means line L intersect the circle in two distinct points A and C. But line L is tangent given. आता इथे OA ही रेडियस आहे, OA आणि OC हे डिस्टन्स सेम आलेला आहे. मग OA ही जर रेडियस असेल तर OC पण काय ऑब्व्हियसली रेडियस येणार आहे. मग C हा पॉईंट पण काय येणार आहे, सर्कलवर येणार आहे, कारण A हा पॉईंट पण सर्कलवर आहे. मग ही इथून सर्कल जाणार आहे. मग लाईन L ही काय टँजंट आहे. मग कुठल्या 2 पॉइंट्समध्ये इंटरसेक्ट करते, कुठला C आणि A. ऍक्च्युअली ही टँजंट L इज द टँजंट असेल तर ते एकाच पॉईंटमध्ये इंटरसेक्ट होणार आहे. 2 पॉइंट्समध्ये जाते म्हटलं ती सिकेंड होईल. ऍझम्पशन रॉंग आहे. इट इंटरसेक्ट द सर्कल इन ओनली 1 पॉइंट. Therefore, our assumption that line L is not perpendicular to radius OA is wrong. Therefore, line L is perpendicular to radius OA. Hence the proof. Do the activity page number 50 in your homework. Next topic, converse of tangent theorem. Tangent theorem and converse of tangent theorem, these two topics are very important to solve the example. Theorem, the statement of converse of tangent theorem is a line perpendicular to a radius at its point on the circle is a tangent to the circle. Means here given that the given काय दिले, line L is perpendicular to a radius आणि at its point on the circle and tangent to the circle. म्हणजे लाईन L काय परपेंडिक्युलर आहे रेडियस म्हणजे MN इज परपेंडिक्युलर टू लाईन और लाईन L इज परपेंडिक्युलर टू सेगमेंट MN. मग प्रूव्ह करायचं लाईन L इज अ टँजंट म्हणजे लाईन L इंटरसेक्ट करते सर्कलला ऍट ओनली 1 पॉइंट. देअरफॉर प्रूफ गिव्हन. व्हॉट इज द गिव्हन? M इज द सेंटर ऑफ अ सर्कल, सेगमेंट MN इज द रेडियस. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट वरनं गिव्हन आणि टू प्रूव्ह राईट करता आला पाहिजे. त्यासाठी फिगर ड्रॉ करायला लागणार आहे. फिगरची जी इन्फॉर्मेशन असेल ती गिव्हन मध्ये राईट करणार आहे. मग सर्कल आहे, त्याचं सेंटर M आहे आणि MN इज द रेडियस. आणि हिअर लाईन L इज परपेंडिक्युलर टू सेगमेंट MN ऍट पॉइंट N. मग टू प्रूव्ह हिअर लाईन L इज टँजंट टू द सर्कल. दिस इज टू प्रूव्ह. प्रूफ, take any point P other than N on the line L, draw segment MN. Means here take another any point P on line L and draw segment MP. Now therefore we get a triangle MNP. Now in triangle MNP, angle N is a right angle because line L is perpendicular to segment MN. Therefore angle N is a right angle. Therefore segment MP is the hypotenuse. Here MP is the hypotenuse because opposite side of right angle, and segment MP is greater than segment MN. Hypotenuse is the greater side. Therefore as segment MN is a radius, point P can't be on the circle. Therefore here MN is the radius, therefore P can't be on the circle. P is not a point on the circle. Therefore no other point except point N of a line L is on the circle. Therefore line L intersect the circle in only 1 point N. म्हणजे N सोडून दुसरा कुठलाही पॉइंट सर्कलवर नाहीये because MN is the radius. Therefore line L is a tangent to the circle. दुसरा एकही पॉइंट नाही म्हणजे फक्त ओनली 1 पॉइंट. line L intersect only 1 point at a point N. Therefore line L is a tangent to the circle. Hence the proof. Next, what is the tangent segment? This is the figure. Here circle at center A. In the adjoining figure, line DP and line DQ touch the circle at point P and Q. These two lines, line DP and line DQ, touch the circle at point P and Q. Segment DP means this segment DP and segment DQ are called the tangent segment. Next topic is tangent segment theorem. What is the statement? Tangent segment drawn from an external point to a circle are congruent. Here this is the figure. Circle at center A, D is the external point, and what are the tangent segment? Here DP and DQ are the tangent segment, and to prove that tangent segments are congruent means segment DP is congruent to segment DQ. Write down given and to prove in your notebook. What is given? Here given a circle with center A. From figure write down the given. A circle with center A Next, D is the exterior point on the circle. D is the exterior point of the circle. Next, point P and point Q are the point of contact. Here, point P and Q are the point of contact of the two tangent from D to the circle. Okay. Here proof. Here AP, this AP and AQ are the radius. AP and AQ are the radius. Okay. In triangle PAD, first triangle PAD and second triangle is triangle QAD. Segment PA is congruent to which segment? Segment AQ, because radii of the same circle. Segment AQ. Next, segment AD is congruent to segment AD. What is the reason? Common side. Next, angle APD is equal to angle AQD is equal to 90 degree. Tangent theorem. By using tangent theorem, angle APD this is 90 degree and also angle AQD this also 90 degree, because tangent theorem. What is this tangent theorem? Tangent theorem states that a tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Here P is the point of contact and Q is also point of contact. Next, triangle PAD is congruent to triangle QAD by using hypotenuse side test. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent, triangle PAD and triangle QAD, by using hypotenuse side test. Therefore, segment DP is congruent to segment DQ. What is the reason? Corresponding side of congruent triangle. CSCT means corresponding side of congruent triangle. This is the tangent segment theorem. Now the solved example first. In adjoining figure, circle with center D touches the side of angle ACB. If angle ACB, this angle is equal to 52 degree. Find the measure of angle ADB, means to find the here this angle. Here this 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, this is the quadrilateral ACBD. This quadrilateral ACDB. Here quadrilateral have 4 angles: angle A, angle C, angle B, and angle D. Therefore, we know that the sum of all angles of quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore, angle ACB, first angle ACB plus angle CAD plus angle CBD and angle ADB is equal to 360 degree. The measure of angle CAD, this measure of angle CAD is 90 degree and measure of angle CBD is also 90 degree by using tangent theorem. Here AD and BD are the radius. Therefore, by using tangent theorem, by substituting the value, angle ACB की value क्या है 52 degree, angle CAD और angle CBD की 90, and to find here angle ADB, therefore write angle ADB as it is equal to 360 degree. 90 plus 90, 180 plus 52, we get 232 degree. Therefore, angle ADB plus 232 degree is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, the value of angle ADB is equal to 360 minus 232 is equal to 128 degree. For homework, solve practice set 3.1 example number first. Thank you.